y'all, it's Michelle from the Scattered Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. Today is Mysterious Monday, and here is the picture that I'm going to be scrapping today. This is a picture of our Mr. Pumpkinhead family, and we started out with Mr. Pumpkinhead, and then I was trying to find him a wife, and I got her, not realizing how much shorter she is from him. So she became the daughter, and I was still on the search for a wife, and I found her on Amazon. So I got her, and then last year I found this little bitty one right here. So now they have their son. So now it's Mr. Pumpkinhead, his wife, their daughter, and son. And so their family is complete. And I'm always excited to bring them out on October the 1st. So I got a picture of them all set up, and then here is the mysterious items, the Grab 5 that my older daughter picked out for me to use. And let's look and see what she has picked out. All right. Oh, we've got googly eyes. That's gonna be fun. We have this Altenew reflections die. So that's gonna be interesting. And then we have some mummy wrap and some black twine from Tim Holtz. And we have a ghost washi tape. That's cute. Oh, it's skinny, so it doesn't like to go back on right, straight. So there's that. And then last but not least, we have some sequins from Honey Bee Stamps. So, ooh, this is going to be interesting. Some ghosts and bats and a little rhinestone looking thing. So, oh, okay. So let's see what we can create with this Grab 5. This year I have with me a new voiceover guest for Mysterious Monday, my older daughter. Say hello.
Hi.
And she is going to be talking with us about the items that she picked out and why she picked them out.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to hear all about that. But first, what I have here for my background is a tone-on-tone orange dot from Doodlebug. I like using Doodlebug, especially when I'm doing pictures of y'all when you were little kids.
Oh, really?
Yes, because Doodlebug is definitely more cute.
Oh, yeah.
And y'all were cute when y'all were little. And then this picture or this paper here that I'm tearing is an Echo Park, I think.
Ooh.
It's from an Echo Park collection.
Okay.
And because I am also participating in Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches, series number 13, I think, I'm following along with a sketch, and I showed that at the very beginning of the video.
Oh.
That was the sketch. So it's kind of like a recipe to
Okay.
help you make the layout.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's definitely helps get your creative juices flowing
when
you're staring at a picture and a blank piece of paper and you're not really sure what to go, which direction to go. So,
really helps with that artist block.
That's right. And then having the items that you picked out as well. Now, this is my very first layout I have done since December last year because I have been so busy getting your younger sister graduated, getting you moved to a new college, and just all kinds of stuff, and the summer garden, and it's life. Life has just been lifing.
Life has been lifing.
Yeah. So I'm so excited because this is my very brand new texture paste that I got this year that glows in the dark And I showed it to you a little earlier.
It's so cool. It's so cool.
Yes, I love it so much. And so, because this is a layout about Mr. Pumpkinhead and his family, I decided to use one of my jack-o'-lantern face stencils.
Makes
and
sense.
Yes, because they glow, right? They glow at night.
Oh, that's so cool. Like, kind of like emulating the candle that you put behind them.
Mm-hmm. Yep, or the light bulbs that's in Mr. Pumpkinhead.
Oh, yeah.
And family, so...
A light source.
That's right. And then, so I've got some of that down. And, of course, I have not waited for it to dry.
Yikes.
So it's a little wet. But I was really good. I only got my finger stuck in it maybe 2 times.
Only twice.
Only twice. Yes, but I mean, you can't really tell.
Well, you can't.
They just look...
This
like
one looks like he's got fangs.
He does look like he has fangs. So I'm also using just a piece of black cardstock here because in the sketch there's some layers behind these corners here. So I wanted to go ahead and get those down.
It also helps separate the background from the extra paper.
That helps you to be able to see it. And then I also decided to use the black cardstock to do a photo map behind the photo because that really helps kind of make it pop.
Yeah, we all about visibility.
Definitely with our photos because that is the main focus. Is the photo. Yes, it is. It's not the glow-in-the-dark texture paste.
I mean, the glow-in-the-dark texture paste is pretty cool.
Yes, yes, it is. Okay, so here's the first item that you had picked out. Or here is me using the first item. So this die. What made you decide to pick out this die?
What made me decide to pick out that die, I think this was the last bag that I was picking out, and I was like, what do I put in here? And it was really just like a random thing. But I think it kind of fit in with the other one, kind of like brambles with the ghosts and cats and stuff, kind of woodsy feeling. And I was like, just put something in there to give some other form of creative freedom because it's a die cut and you can use it with whatever paper you have. And I was like, I really like the paper choice you made with it, the purple stripies. Love purple.
Yeah, I picked out the purple because there's purple in the little haunted houses.
Yeah, and accent color.
Yeah, and there's no other purple anywhere else.
Yeah.
So there's not any purple in the photo, which, I mean, I typically don't match the colors of my photographs with the paper.
Yeah, I mean, like, the house kind of looks purple. Maybe it's a stretch, but it's the same color family.
Yeah. The color of our house. Yes.
It's like it's blue.
Lights, yeah, in certain lights it has a purpley tone to it. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be some kind of a gray, but...
It's like a blue tinged gray.
Yeah, it is... It's kind of like that dress meme thing.
Oh gosh, don't don't even.
Was it blue or was it white?
Oh gosh, that's basically the visual version of Yanny versus Laurel. Oh gosh, I can't even.
Yep. So in the sketch, there is a space for photographs in the upper left-hand corner, but I only have this one picture that I'm using. So what I decided to do was to make a little scene to put up there, and I'm using some of these really cute pumpkin or jack-o'-lanterns from more Doodlebug. I have a lot of Doodlebug and I just think these are so cute. They to me, in my mind, even okay, so I know Mr. Pumpkinhead and the fam have these scary faces on them, but in my head, this is how I see them. With these kind of like derpy faces that are on these jack-o'-lanterns.
Not a single thought behind those eyes. Especially what I'm getting the vibe that the smaller orange, like the darker orange one, is the little sun. There's There's barely even music playing behind those ears.
Oh, no.
He is just living life.
Oh, that's too funny. Okay, so here is another thing that you picked out. The mummy trim.
Mm-hmm.
And so what was the thought behind that?
Mummy trim. From the other items I picked out from it, I kind of noticed a black and white theme, monochromatic kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, that kind of fits with it. It gives another texture to use. Gives it some extra decoration.
See, I can tell that you're very artistic yourself because you're thinking about texture and layers and all this kind of different stuff.
Yeah.
We have a kind of an artsy family, don't we?
Yup. We've been doing art stuff since, 8 years old. And that was like in the actual classes. And before that, it was like writing on anything we can get our hands onto.
Yes.
It's like, I had on the paper!
Drill it into your head. Only on the paper. That's right. So what I decided to do with the mummy wrap was to use it as another layer. So I tucked it there up underneath the black that I have. And then I'm going to use it kind of as a foundation for this little scene that I made with the jack-o'-lanterns. And also to bring stuff from the bottom right corner up into the top left.
Cohesiveness.
Yes, because that's what I like. I like balance. And so one of my favorite ways to embellish a layout is on the diagonal. And usually I embellish it in one way, one diagonal. But in this case, this one is actually embellished on the diagonal going both directions. So it's kind of like an X. It doesn't look like an X to me, but that's the basic shape of it.
Yeah, I can kind of see it because like the pictures are on one diagonal and then like the big orange stripe is on the other diagonal. Yeah, okay, I see it now.
Yeah, and I think that kind of helps balance things out because I have a very heavy element in the bottom right and I have a somewhat heavy element in the top left. And then I have a moderately heavy element, which I'm putting in right now with the die cut that I did.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the base for my title. So I have this moderately heavy element here. And then up at the top, I've got a smaller piece of the die cut up there. So that kind of, in my mind, when I'm looking at it, everything looks balanced. Nothing looks too heavy. It's not leaning on one side more than the other. So I really like how it turned out visually.
Like if you're drawing on a virtual canvas and you flip the picture the other way. Goodness, when I do that, sometimes the balance will be so off, and I'm like, why did I flip the canvas?
Put it back.
Put it back.
Okay, so here is another thing that you had picked out, this little ghosty washi tape. So any thought process behind that one?
I think this was the very, very last thing I picked out, and it was a tie between this one or some little bone washi tape, and I was like, the ghosts are cuter than the bones.
Yep, that's a slew of them too, isn't it?
Oh yeah. They're just looking like they're having a little fun time. They look like they're dancing to me. They got those little orange dots in between them. I don't think you can see that in the video. But they either look like little other pumpkins or little lights that they're dancing between. So I thought it was really cute.
It is cute. I like it. Okay, and then how about the googly eyes?
Okay, the googly eyes, I just wanted to throw them in because I love googly eyes. Like, you cannot just, you cannot, like, you're having a bad day. You see some googly eyes, and your day is better.
They bring a smile to your face.
Yes. Also, I like how you did, like, the big ones in the bottom left, medium ones in the top left, and then the itty-bitty little ones in the bottom right. It's like a little visual triangle. I watch your videos.
You do. You've been learning something, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. And actually, I kind of fretted about what to do with the washi tape, so
I was like, hey, you kind of hid it.
No, it wasn't really hidden. It was just I relied on the fact that I scrapbook mostly in pocket pages.
Ooh,
And
yeah.
so I use a lot of washi tape in this manner where I help, or not help, but I use it to decorate my photos. Because a lot of times the only canvas I have is the picture itself. So I decorate on top of the picture. So
yeah.
And since I put it down here in the bottom right, I brought it again, the same as the mummy wrap, to the top left to kind of tie it together.
Ooh, you're using the sprinkles.
Oh, yeah. Okay. And then what was the sprinkle thought?
Alright, so again, I kind of noticed like a black and white theme, so I was kind of choosing the black and white items, and I was like, oh, those ghosts are so cute. There's a lot of ghosts in this little pack that I picked out. Because I'm just like, okay, ghost thing. Boom, more ghosts.
All the ghosts, and then I use it for Mr. Pumpkinhead and family.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you know.
It fits, though.
It does. It does fit.
Just the little ghosties and the bats and the little cats. They're so cute. I love how you place them.
Oh, thank you. My favorite way to use the sequin packs is kind of like as my little finishing touches. Kind of like enamel dots. And then here is my other most favorite way to end a layout is with the splatters. And I'm going to use 2 colors here. I can't remember the name of them, but I just showed them. No, that's not it. Those are the yellow ones. Oh. This one is, I think, a green one and a purple one.
Is it purple?
I think it's purple because I wanted to bring more purple into the layout. It could be purple. You know what? Actually, I take it back. It's not purple. It is orange because I think the name of the color is jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, well, that would make sense.
Or pumpkin. I'm not sure now.
That would make sense, though.
Yeah. So that is typically the last thing that I do on a layout is put the little splatters on. But I go ahead and trim the mummy wrap, and I trim off the little overhanging pieces of my die cuts here. And I think, yep, I'm going to get those 2 off, and I'm going to bring it up to take a closer look at everything. And one of the pictures that I show after this shows the pumpkin faces glowing.
They glow so bright in real life. I hope the camera picks it up as well.
Yeah. So we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.